Here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Soup Bowl. I am your host, Renee Murdoch. I am glad that you are here. I am glad that you are tuning in, that you're listening in, that you're liking, that you're subscribing. I'm so happy that we're doing life together. I'm so happy to be doing life with you. What are we getting into today on the Soup Bowl? We all know by now that when we get in the Soup Bowl and we're leading our own lives, that things get messy. Why do I keep saying that, right? That when we're leading our own life, because we have to be leading our own lives first before we start leading other people. That means that we have to start taking accountability for our actions. Simple, plain, put it, it's just right here. It's just bam, right here on the table, right? So that's what I'm saying when I'm talking about leading our own lives and being that we're leading ourselves effectively in that, right? So we can lead other people effectively as well. So we're in this season, right, that where we're talking about giving and, receiving. But most importantly, right, we miss the giving part versus the receiving part. Or is it more like we're more or less of giving, right, to our family members and not thinking about others who could actually be in a need? So we're out here in these streets running around crazy. Yes, I said the word crazy. We're running around trying to get the deals, trying to get the sales, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thursday, Wednesday, all these great, wonderful days, one day only, 25% off, and it's already 60% off, right? But it's only on a slip. We're just trying to get the deals. Right. And so we're running around, we're looking at ads, we're sharing things. Hey, did you get that? You're online, you're trying to find certain sizes, you can't find them. We're just out here trying to get these deals, right? And why are we trying to get these deals? We're trying to get the best price. I was in a store, right? I was in a store. Now, I'm not running around crazy because I'm going to get on my thing of how I handle the holidays, right? But those of you that know me, yes. So, but I'm in the store and I see, a sign, but it's not like really high, but it's kind of like by the register. And I'm just sitting there looking at the sign. I'm reading the sign, right? And now, in the sign, I guess not really the sign, but the paper, right, with the clipboard. And it's, it has on there like the sales and things of that nature. And very big, right, in bold after all of this, it says, our goal is $400,000 this weekend, right? So I looked at that and I was like, $400,000. And so I was just messing with the, cashier, and it's like, oh yeah, our goal is $400,000, and she's like, oh yeah. And I said, so y'all just trying to sell everything and anything, right? You ain't got, hey, you can get this right now, but don't worry, you can come back and get your size. And so, she's just, laughing, and I was like, I'm just messing with you. I was like, but it's good to see that the goal is plain sight for everyone to know this is our goal for the weekend. They have something that they need to shoot towards. Then in this same conversation, right, the next cashier over was telling a family, hey, you can't get this item because it doesn't go with the promotion. And so then the mother, it's always the mom, right? Because, the husband or the guy is going to be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But no, it's like, what? But your signs say A, B, C, D, and E. Buy one, get one free. It doesn't say only these particular items in this particular. It says the whole store. Buy one, get one free. And she's like, oh no, that was for such and such. So then the person that was ringing me up looks at her coworker and says, oh no, it is for everything. And she said, oh, Oh, when did they change that? And she said, oh, they changed it, at the beginning of the weekend. And so they put out the information to let all of us know that on Friday that it was wrong and that we all need to know that it's the whole entire store. And I thought there for a moment, you have your goal, $400,000, right, that's in place. And then you have one particular salesperson that works there that did not know, right, that the promotion had changed. Is it because they didn't read? Is it because they didn't get the note? Is it because they just got there too late so they didn't get the read on? It's so many things it could be. But my assumption would be that you didn't read. You probably didn't read the information that got put out in the group app area where they're I'm not into sales anymore, so but that function that we're all the workers or whatever, and we're putting out this new information. No, you're not. You're like, they just sent something, I don't need to be worried about that, I'm just going to go into work. You went into work, but you also didn't read the clipboard. So what am I saying with all that? Is that to be successful in life, you must read at all times. You must read daily, right? You must read daily to make sure that you are prepared for that day or even the next day. When there's some new information that comes out, you need to be ready and ready to go for whatever's happening that day. And so we have to prepare ourselves, people. We need to prepare ourselves for what is to come. See, she would have been ready. It's so good that the lady was like, hold up a second. That's not what your sign says. And that her co-worker was standing right there and was like, oh, yes, she's right. It is the whole entire store. Because if not, I wouldn't have been looking at these items if I knew that this wasn't part of the promotion. But the good thing about it is that she didn't get all crazy and wacky on the girl, right? Because we've seen that before. We've seen that. And so let me just, okay, let's pause right there. Let's pause and remember that we are going to read daily to prepare ourselves for what is to come. We are going to read those notices that come out. We're going to read those emails that come out. We're going to read those text messages that come out, right, in regards to the organizations and group chats that we're in, right, to prepare ourselves for whatever. It's just disheartening. Like, I hate getting information at the very last minute, and I'm like, well, I didn't know that. I had like this emoji one time at work, so I took my Bitmoji, right? And I made this background, right? Again, just me wanting to be fun and loose and not make an environment more stressful than what it is. But I took the emoji that has like all the question marks around it, because that's me, because I'll be in the meeting, I'll be asking all the questions, and then it's the Bitmoji is like peering over, like, what? What did I miss? Right? So that's me. I don't like to know things at the last minute. Now, if you put something out and I just didn't get it, okay, then that's on me, right? I didn't read my email, but don't be sending me nothing, right, 30 seconds before the meeting. And then you think that we're about to have this conversation with really good input and you just gave it to me like 30 seconds ago. And I don't even know it's there until you're in the meeting talking. And then some people are like, where is this at? Where did you? Oh, I sent it in the email. It's so funny to me when people be like, oh, I sent it to your email. And you're like, oh, okay. So then you go to the email and the meeting started at 10 a.m., but you got the email at 9:58 a.m. Stop playing. Stop playing. Why are you acting like you sent that email like 2 days ago? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Okay, just stop. But anyway, okay, back to this holiday shopping season, right? That how we are out in these streets getting a little crazy out here, right? So can you please tell me this? Put it in the comments. send me an email. I need some understanding, right? Because I want you to understand me. I need to understand you. Why are we going out spending thousands and thousands of dollars on gifts to put at people's doors, to put underneath the tree, to put in a shoe, however you do it, put it on the table. But why are we spending that much money in like just a matter of a month? A matter of the month. Like we're spending that much money in a matter of a month. And it's billions of dollars that's being spent right now. Billions of dollars is being spent. But can you tell me why you're doing it? Is it that the people that you're buying gifts for, like you don't buy anything for them that whole entire year until this month? I don't know, right? There's nothing wrong with gift giving. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, Renee is anti-gift giving. If you know me, then you know that's not true. But when it comes to this particular month, I refuse, right, to be running around trying to find a Marvel comic book, a Marvel game or whatever. I just refuse to do it. I refuse to be in the store and I'm playing tug of war with the last Game Boy, the last Nintendo Switch, the last PS4 or 5. I'm sorry, we have 6 now. I don't know. When you still got 5 sitting at the house and 4 is still sitting at the house too. What? No. Muscle.
Come here.
Muscle, get down. He always trying to find the shine. Muscle, no.
Muscle, come here.
So, anyway, I'm just not doing it. Why is it that you can't get the game another time? Why is it that you can't get the game when the game came out? Why is it that you can't wait till next year, right? Why is it that it's just this year? And not only that, right? So you can buy a gift, right? But why does it have to be, 5, 10, 20 gifts that you're getting for one person and for this one day? What is the rationality behind that? What is it? Because if you are not showing your gratitude toward this individual throughout the year, what does your gift really say? Does your gift really mean something? See, that's why I have a thing about it, because I'm trying to figure out, what does this gift really say? Because if you're not showing gratitude, because if you're saying, okay, I'm giving you this gift because I love you and I want to show you that I'm thinking about you and I'm grateful for you being in my life, blah, 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 blah. Are you not grateful for that person being in your life throughout the whole year? Can you not get them a gift just because of those words that you just said? Because I'm thankful that you're in my life and you were on my heart and I just wanted to do this for you. Help me make sense of it. Help me make sense of it. Right? Why? And then, okay, as parents, I would hear this every time we come back into a meeting, and people, of course, want to talk about their holiday, right? And then you have parents that are there, and they're complaining. They're complaining, some of them are, of the, just disrespect of the toys, right, that they just purchased. And now, Barbie done lost a shoe or lost her whole outfit, right? Or, maybe Barbie was supposed to just be a model on the shelf and they done took the hair down, you know what I'm saying? And now they done marked up the face. Or they was playing with the toy that day and now the toy can't be found, or you found the toy in the couch. They don't care about it. Guess what they're doing? They're playing from the toy a couple of years ago. What? Why are you complaining? You did that. You did that. It's a child. It's a child. Or you bought 10 or 20 toys. And out of those 10 and 20 toys, guess what? They open it up, rip all the paper up. Oh, thank you, Mom. I love you so much. You might not, you might get a hug. I don't know. You might get a real big smile. Wonderful. But I'm telling you, what you really gonna get is you realizing that they only really wanted the one or really care about the one, because that's the whole entire rest of the holiday, right? Up until you went into this meeting, you realize that they're only playing with one of them. And the rest of them are shoved in a corner somewhere in the toy box or in their closet, under the bed. You know, it's in the tub. It's underneath the sink. It's somewhere else. Other than their hand, they're not playing with it. They're not paying any attention to it. So you done sat here and went to war with somebody in the aisle that you don't even know. You ain't even seen them before. But you staring them down like it's about to be a duel, because y'all only see one left on the shelf, and you went to war with this person. Now, some of y'all out here done went real cray-cray, right? And y'all up here exchanging words in regards to why you should get this particular item and how they can keep it moving. I'm being nice with my words, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? Because you out here acting cray-cray. Because I don't understand this. And so you've done all of this. You've ran around. You've got on the phone with your friend, your sister, your brother. Hey, do they got it over there? Okay, you stand in line. Okay, I'm standing in line over here. Look online while you're there. You know, you're doing all of this for what? I'm just not understanding it. And so I'm a person that I love to hear your story, right? I want to gain more understanding of why we are out here in these streets doing this. And the reason why I feel like we're doing too much is because we put false expectations on what, one, the season's really about, and two, most importantly, about our relationship, so to speak. What does that mean? For our children, we're giving them, a false ideal again of what this should be about. What they're this particular holiday, they look forward to this or whatever, that they're going to get all of these things. If they don't get all of these things, mommy, daddy, uncle, grandma, grandpa, whatever, they don't love me, and because they didn't buy me, JJ Bot. Well, just because you didn't get JJ Bot doesn't mean that I don't love you, right? Can I get you JJ Bot in June, and then mommy still loves you, or daddy still loves you? Like, why do I have to get it during this time, right? So I think when we think about why we give gifts, right, and what's the significance of it, I think we need to take a step back of, even in this generation where there's this thing of you're required to do for me. You're required to do this for me, right? I want it, and you're required to give it to me because I want it and because it's this season. And so I know that I'm going to get this. But if I don't get it, then maybe you don't love me the way I thought I did. Now, I'm a person when it comes to gifts, right? That the gift must have some meaning. It must have some purpose to it or whatever. if I'm at a gathering and they're doing, hopscotch, musical hands with the gift, that's something different, right? Like you're just playing a game and you might end up with something you don't know what it is. But if someone is saying, hey, I'm going to give you a gift for this particular, time frame, whatever, again, this season, why? Again, because you can give it to me any other time. And then the other part is, what is the significance of your gift, right? Like, yeah, what is the significance of your gift? Because I think about some of the gifts that I've gotten over the years, and I'm just, in some gifts, I'm just kind of like, yeah, no, where's the receipt? Where's the receipt for this? Because you just wasted money. Or did you really purchase something and someone gave this to you and you just gave it back, right? Like you just gave it back. You just, well, not gave it back, but you just gave it to someone else because you really don't like the gift anyway. So I always wonder about that, right? Like someone had got me some slippers at one point, and they were, in the I don't know if it was the early 90s, but it's like that metallic gold color type thing, like metallic gold type color or whatever. And so they bought me some slippers with this metallic gold, right, and the furry stuff. And I was like, what's happening here? Why do I have Let Your Soul Glow slippers? Like this is not. I don't even dress like this. I don't even wear gold jewelry, first of all, and I do not dress like this. Why would you get me these slippers? And I thought really long and hard about why this person would get me these slippers, right? And the person ended up telling me, oh, well, you were telling the story about slippers or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, I'll get her some slippers because I really wanted to get you a gift. And I'm like, yo, that's so sweet of you. So sweet of you. Did you get these slippers and decided, oh, because I spent so much at the store that they were giving these slippers away for free based upon the purchase amount that you made? I have stories for days, but I'm just saying, like, I often wonder, again, why do we put so much emphasis on this particular day when at any given time you can go purchase a person a gift and just give it to them just because, right? Like I tell Murdoch all day long, do not buy me any flowers for Mother's Day. I don't want your stinking Mother Day flowers, right? And yes, I did say stinking Mother Day flowers because you can get me flowers any other day. If you can't get me flowers out of any other day, but you just want to give me flowers on Mother's Day, keep your stinking flowers, right? So we got to understand it. We got to understand it. I had to say that for him to understand what I was getting at. That I don't want your stinking Mother Day flowers, right? Because there's flowers every single day of the year. And so all of a sudden on this day you want to give me flowers. Could you not buy me flowers on, I don't know, February 22nd? I don't know. So having someone that you truly care about and you want to show your gratitude, you want to show them appreciation of them being in your life, does not result into how many gifts you can get them. Parents, we need to do a better job of how many gifts that you're buying your children. If you want to buy your children gifts, for the holidays, by all means, go ahead. But why are you buying them in 10, 20, 30 gifts Like fives is like a max or whatever. I don't know. But when Sahaja would get gifts, first of all, we only do gifts every other day, right? For this day, because again, you get gifts all throughout the year. That I go out, when I'm out and a person crosses my mind or I see something, I'm like, oh, this looks like such and such or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna give the gift, whatever. I don't get a gift just for this holiday just because it's holiday. I just don't do it. And when people will come into my life and we'll be friends and I don't get you a gift for this day, I know for that first year, you're probably like, oh my gosh, she really doesn't give gifts. No, I do not give gifts just for this day. You will get a birthday gift from me. If we are friends, you will get a birthday gift. But when it comes to this, you will not get a gift from me just because. Because why? I'm not stressing myself out running through the streets trying to find because I'm just a gift giver and I need the gift to mean something. I need to have it some significance. I just can't go and get you, I don't know, a blanket. I don't know if it has no significance. Why am I getting you this blanket? I know how to make blankets. So I probably want to make you a blanket. I probably want to go buy the fleece and look at the patterns and the styles, and then I want to make you one. So again, you see how that could be really stressful. Did you just hear that in my voice? So like I'm saying, calm down. Calm down, people, with the gift giving. Because one, there are more people out there that really needs a gift, right? They need a gift of a bed. They need a gift of a warm meal. They need a gift of an actual coat that doesn't have holes in it, or gloves that don't have holes in it, or just a hat. They might need a gift of a blanket. They might need a gift of some groceries. They might need a gift of, paying the light bill. These are like real things out here in the streets, and we out here spending billions of dollars, on jujubes and coats, and you got 5 coats in your closet, but you like this one because it's in style. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? I had to go through my closet. We're gonna do another episode. I think we should do another episode about my closet, right? Or about our closets, because again, we're talking about leading our own lives here. But I had to learn that if I did not teach my child the significance of really what the season is about, and then the significance of really what gifts are about, and the significance of, showing your gratitude towards people, not based upon something, or you don't need all of these things for me to show you that I care about you, that I love you, that I'm happy that you're in my life, then I'm missing the mark. And so since she was young, little, right, she just did not, we just did not get her gifts, right? And the child is fine, right? She's not suffering out here because she didn't get any gifts when she was like little. And as she got older, we was like, okay, we'll get you a gift. You got 1, right? Okay, you got 2. And now the max is 3. If she gets anything outside of a 3 the year that you get gifts, then it's because someone else got her gifts. It wasn't her parents. Okay, it wasn't her parents. And guess what? She's not out here suffering. She doesn't even think anything about it. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, they didn't get me, whatever. No. She understands that this is how it works, right? And that, hey, the year that we're not buying you anything for this particular season, again, we're using that what we could have used, and we're pushing those funds towards something else, right? That we all kind of decide, hey, we're gonna push our money towards there. We're gonna do double, not double good popcorn, but we're gonna be doing double. You know how they do the giving, National Giving Tuesday or whatever, and they're gonna double whatever you donate towards whatever organizations. Looking purposeful into things like that. Or there's another one, it's called Angel Tree Prison Ministry. There are parents Some innocent, not innocent, but they're doing their time, right? They have children. They're not really able to get them gifts, right? So to speak. Some are because they have a support system, some don't, right? And there's organizations that are really trying to help people, right, that do not have the means for certain things. So I encourage you, even in all that I said, right, in this season, that you find an organization that is doing something right for those who really are in need. If you're paying your bill, call the person, be like, hey, I want to donate such and such to pay, a person's electric bill or something like that. Really give, really have a heart to really give towards something that is going to be impactful, right? And not just our immediate family to feel underneath the tree, thousands of boxes, right? Going into our landfill system. That is not necessary. But anyway, more to follow on that. More to follow on that, because I am not done about this gift giving thing. Because I think, with the topic that people love to talk about, are you, right, a return gifter, giver backer, whatever? Are you a repeat, we're going to talk about all those things, right? But hey, I love you. There's nothing that you can do about it. I hope that you have that same love, right, that I have for you, even though you're not getting the gift this season, right, from me. But I still love you. I still love you. And there's nothing that you can do about it. Until next time, peace, and know that leading is teachable.